So we all know about sexual orientation, don't we? I've mentioned it on this channel a bunch of times and I'm sure you know about it. So heterosexuality, homosexuality, bisexuality, pansexuality, asexuality, that kind of thing. But did you know you also have a romantic orientation? Romantic orientation is exactly what it says on the tin. It's who you romance about, who you want to go out with, who you want to have a relationship with. Now, for the vast majority of us, myself included, this matches our sexual orientation. And that's not a surprise, really, is it? So, if you're straight, if you're heterosexual, then you are also heteroromantic. And if you're homosexual, then you're homoromantic. If you're bisexual, you can be biromantic, panromantic, all those things. But it doesn't have to match. Now, this is often the case for bisexual and pansexual people. So people who are sexually attracted to more than one gender. It is not uncommon for their romantic orientation to just match one gender. Now, if it's the same gender as themselves, then they are homoromantic, and if it's the opposite gender to them, they are heteroromantic. But it's not even as easy as that. Say you are bisexual, but you are sexually attracted to men more than you are women. But you could also be biromantic, but you are more romantically attracted to women than you are men. All of this perfectly possible, perfectly valid, and absolutely unremarkable if you think about it. Just skipping back a bit to bisexual people who are homo or heteroromantic, so are only really romantic about one gender. This is exactly the kind of thing which leads to bi-erasure, especially for, say, a bisexual woman who is only romantically attracted to men. They are given a kind of label of, well, they're not really bisexual. They absolutely are. If they are sexually attracted to both men and women, and to that matter any other gender, then they are bisexual or pansexual, however they want to define. But just being heteroromantic doesn't invalidate their sexuality whatsoever. And whilst this maybe doesn't happen so often, you also have people who are sexually attracted to a single gender who are romantically attracted to more than one gender. Bearing in mind, this is only who you want to be in a relationship with. There are a number of cases down the years of friends effectively falling in love, for want of a better description, and living together and being basically in a relationship together. One couple in the UK successfully fought a court case where the other one would get everything when they died, even though they weren't in a civil partnership or in a marriage. And yes, we have equal marriage in the UK now. And just to point out here, they were two women. So they were actually, as far as we're aware, both heterosexual, but not necessarily heteroromantic. Now myself, as I pointed out at the beginning, I'm heterosexual and heteroromantic. But if you've been watching this channel for a little while, you'll know about a couple of videos I've done on heteroflexibility, and I was questioning if I could fit into that label. Now if I did, my sexual orientation wouldn't match my romantic orientation. So I am absolutely 100% as sure as I can be about myself that I am heteroromantic. So if I was heteroflexible, if I defined myself as actually wanting some sexual contact with men, then my romantic and sexual orientations wouldn't match. This may be a new concept to you, and it's definitely something to bear in mind when you're thinking about, who somebody tends to go for isn't necessarily who they're always sexually attracted to. Maybe your sexual orientation doesn't match who you're romantically attracted to. Perhaps you want to share that in the comments below and ask any questions or any comments that you have. I hope you found the video useful. If you did, then why not give it a thumbs up? You can do that just down below. I make videos every single week, which is a really good reason to subscribe, and I shall see you next time. Bye bye.